It has its ups and downs, being 60 years old. As far as like being an inspiration to younger people like in their 40s or 50s, I feel like I'll be able to bring some kind of excitement and joy to people who have a passion for skateboarding or music or art. But obviously at an older age, it takes a lot longer to heal. You slam and you're feeling it like 2 weeks later. So you definitely want to pick your battles. We are in Carlsbad, California. I moved down south 11 years ago. I was born and raised in San Jose. Lived up there for 49 years and just kind of felt I needed a change and kind of felt like it was kind of dry and dead up there.
Hi there, my name's Steve Caballero, and what you're about to see is a retrospective of what the San Jose scene is all about.
The skate scene up north went through a lot of changes in like the late 70s. Skate parks were being built, so excitement grew. That quickly ended in the early 80s when all the skate parks started to close, and we had to take it to the backyards and build our own ramps and look for spots in the street, backyard pools, banks, you name it. We were just always looking for spots just to skate, which was really slow time in skateboarding, you know, and that's the same time I started this band called The Faction. So I got really into music, learned how to play the bass, then the guitar, made records, started touring the US. Yeah, so that was a whole new interest of mine, being a musician. We were together from 1982 to 85, did reunions up until 2014. When I decided I want to just start something new, because I felt like every time we got together with the Faction, I was just playing songs that were written when I was 17 years old. So I found some key players here, and we jammed out in a garage for about a year, and then decided that we needed a singer. And my friend Tim gave me a demo, really liked his voice, brought it to the band. They didn't like it. Right there, I had to make this choice, like stick with this band and try to find a new singer, or go with Tim. And I just, you know, went with my gut, and that's when we formed Urethane. We wrote a record and put out this album all during COVID. And once COVID was done, we had an album recorded, and we were all practiced up, ready to play, and we just started booking shows. It's also given me a platform to sell my artwork. Instead of like sitting in the green room, I'm out there meeting fans, signing autographs, taking selfies and selling artwork, and so I'm kind of double dipping as far as promoting art and music at the same time. But it's given me a great avenue to let people see my art and just get to know me personally. I've been doing art night for years. I actually started when I lived up in NorCal. I just thought it was a great way to get creative with other artists, and it's just always a good time and a good group of people. I'm always doing commissions, and it seems like the other artists are always doing commissions as well. I've seen some artists that have done some amazing work that I've actually given them work for the companies that I ride for or the bands that I play with. And David just finished this piece for our new split single with Body Jar. We'll be touring this summer, and this will be our side. Everyone that's coming to this art night here, I met when I moved here. So I've either known them for 10 years or maybe 5 years, depending on who's come and gone through the art collective that we have here. But I started art night pretty much as soon as I got here. As soon as I moved here in 2014, I realized how much was going on down here and how accessible I was to my sponsors, to events. My name's Steve Caballero, and I'm in the Legends division. It feels great to skate with these guys. I mean, obviously it's a little tougher at our age. You know, I feel really blessed to just be able to keep rolling with these guys, and just the energy that's here right now is pretty amazing. To see the younger guys come up and the ladies, and to see certain lines that you would never thought would happen before. I think it's gonna be an intense contest, and because it's the last one, I feel like the energy is gonna be pretty high. I've been skating this pool for many years, you know, and so there's a lot of history here. It's always a bummer to see things go away, but you know, I've come to a point in my life that I understand that nothing lasts forever, so I'm okay with things going away. It just makes me appreciate what I'm doing that day even more so. Like tomorrow's not promised, you know? So we have to enjoy each day for what it brings and just make the best of it, you know? And we're here making the best of it. We just had our very last contest at the Combi Pool. Now that place is completely destroyed, but that was one of the last contests that I skated. There's still a lot of events happening, but as far as competitive-wise, there's not much going on, which is fine with me because I'm pretty burnt out on competition anyways. Obviously, older age, you know, body kind of slows down a little bit and doesn't work as good as it used to. So it's a little frustrating sometimes when you see old videos of like how I used to skate. And so I feel like in skating, I'm always playing catch up, you know. On other sports like motocross, mountain bike, dirt jumping, I feel like I can always progress to that next level. That's why you see me doing a lot of that, because I get more enjoyment of like progressing at those sports rather than regressing at the one that I built a career on, you know. We're here at Bradley Bike Park in San Marcos, and this is where we play on two wheels. The reason why I picked up dirt jumping was I felt like it would help me with my mountain biking and give me some proper jumping techniques. You know, because you're coming across a lot of different jumps and you got to know what the bike's going to do in the air and how to just flow. Out of all the things I do, I feel like I'm more nervous about skateboarding than riding a dirt bike or mountain biking or whatnot. Getting injured, that's not a fun thing to do in any sport. My most recent wasn't even a slam, it was just bending down trying to grab the front side invert and then landing it and then feeling my back getting strained riding across the flat, meaning like, you know, I didn't even fall and I got hurt. And that's my fault for not, you know, keeping in shape and keeping limber. But skateboarding is definitely the backbone of everything that I do and how I've gotten this far. A lot of things that I've learned on my own. Learning how to draw hours by myself. Learning how to play the guitar hours by myself. Learning how to skate when I was younger, 12 to 14, at the park all by myself. Being in a solitude place really helps you focus on your dreams and your passions, and there's no distractions. I just kind of want to prove that you can be good at anything you put your heart into, and it's not something that's naturally gifted, because it'd be impossible for me to be naturally gifted at every single thing that I do. Skateboarding is about failing to succeed, and I've used that same attitude with music, with art, with motocross, with everything, you know. You gotta take calculated risks, but I'm not afraid to fail.